What's up world, it's your boy Drew Marcy here for How to Rap, and in this video I want to give you a tour of what I believe is the greatest website online to learn how to rap. I'm proud to say that I believe this is by far the best free resource, the best website to learn how to rap online. It's fully stocked, and what we're going to do is give you a walkthrough of how exactly it's going to work so that you can use it every single day, all day, every day to improve your rap skills for the long term, and why a lot of the other websites that you've seen that say they teach you how to rap and things like that aren't quite up to snuff, and why this is going to be the one for you. Now, before we begin, everything on this website is personally curated by me. I don't like to do the usual resume talk because I feel like it's more about the content, and you'll trust that this information is the real deal once you actually start using it. But of course, I'm Drew Marcy. I've been rapping for over 15 years, but probably more importantly, I've been coaching rappers for over half a decade one-on-one. I'm proud to say that I have the most experience coaching rappers online one-on-one more than anyone else. So I'm more proud of the fact that I'm an expert when it comes to coaching rappers, as opposed to the fact that I've rapped and done a bunch of cool stuff myself, as far as taking world tours to over 15 countries around the world. As recently as last year, 3 different continents, been paid literally hundreds of thousands of dollars for my music. That's all cool for me, but most importantly is for you. You want an expert giving you advice based on somebody who's actually worked with rappers, as opposed to just telling you, well, I've done a bunch of cool stuff for myself and it worked for me, so it's necessarily gonna work for you. What works for one person with a bunch of cool accolades may not work for you. So you wanna follow somebody who's an expert in coaching, and that's what I'm proud to say I've done. And now we are unveiling this website to show you exactly how that's gonna work. Now, before we begin with the tour of the actual website, let's talk quickly about why a lot of websites that say they teach you how to rap aren't necessarily the best resource for you. First is a lot of them are written by people who have never made money in rap, right? So there are a lot of cool websites with some cool like tricks that it reads well, and some of the stuff really works. But if you notice, like, those people don't really either have songs online, or they've never actually made $1, or never been on a tour, or never been taken out of their local area in order to rap and things like that. So while some of that advice can be really valuable, and I do enjoy some of that content, you definitely want to be following a website from somebody who's actually made the moolah from the rap stuff, right? And so they can actually support themselves just from their ability to spit these bars. Second reason is something I kind of hinted at in the beginning. A lot of times these websites are run by people who don't actually coach rappers, right? They're still got hoop dreams for themselves. So what they're doing is giving you a lot of tips so that you follow them or that you support their music, but they're not actually coaching anybody. They're not in the trenches working with rappers on a daily basis, where from the beginning I started this, like, the main idea was I wanted to be a teacher and a coach, right? Like, I come from a long family of teachers. I started this as a college student with an English degree, and my whole goal, what makes me the most excited, is seeing the artists that I work with improving and writing these ideas that I learned, just had to go through years of tough trial and error. I really enjoy organizing these in a fashion that individual rappers like yourself can work with immediately. And the last reason is a lot of these are disorganized or poorly written. So again, you go to these websites, they're either really confusing or they're written in a kind of manic way that makes it feel like I don't really know how I can review this, or I have to go back to specific corners of the website to get the information I need for the studio today. I can't really review the notes. I don't want to watch a whole video or read a whole article. I want to be able to just come back really quickly while I'm in the stew or while I'm having writer's block or whatever, look at them directly. And a lot of those websites are not built for you to be able to do that, either read in depth or for you to just review really quickly. Now that we've broken down the basics of why a lot of other how to rap websites don't work, let's break down the reasons why this is going to be your best free resource. First reason is every single article is 1,000+ words with bullet points, with easy to follow bullet points that you can review or go more in depth because they're really longer articles. All right, so every single article is not only in depth as far as the actual writing is 1,000+ words, so it's always good content, but more importantly, and I've started this from the minute I started writing this website, every single article has bullet points, bolded, very clear, easy to read, with conclusions and reviewing what you learned, because I realized that one of the main things is you don't want to necessarily have to watch an entire YouTube video when you're going through trying to figure out how to write a chorus when you're in the studio. When you're in the studio and you've read one of our articles or seen one of our videos and you're thinking, what was that one type of chorus that he mentioned in the how to write a rap chorus? Like, what was that one point? Because right now I'm in the booth and I paid for this studio time. I just want to remember that one trick. So we've organized each article with the bullet points and the reviews at the bottom so that you might just be in the booth trying to finish off that last chorus for that studio time you paid for, and you just want to get one quick idea. So every article is built for you to review or go more in depth depending on what you want. Second is you can search every article by keyword or topic. This might be my favorite part of the website, and to be honest, when I first got the system and started building it, it just said search function, and I was like, yo, this is amazing. So the idea here is if you have a favorite rapper that you're trying to develop a certain skill from, right? Or if you have a particular topic that's giving you trouble, like choruses or rap voice, or you want to find your favorite rapper and the articles on Kendrick, Eminem, J. Cole, whatever, you can simply go to the right-hand side of the website and just search Eminem or search choruses. So let's say you want to learn more about how to rap like Eminem because he's your favorite rapper. You can simply go to the search function, type in Eminem, and you'll find tons of articles just about him and how to spit like Shady. This also includes topics like songwriting or rhyme schemes. So you can search anything and there's likely to be an article on it. Number 3 is every article comes with a full-length YouTube training like the one you're watching. So are you more of a visual learner, or you want to use the written content as sort of a guide, but you would prefer to just watch the video or whatever it is? Like, not all of us want to read long articles, right? It's okay. Every single article on this website has a corresponding YouTube video like the one you're watching. Or if you're watching how to improve your songwriting, how to improve your rap flow, you don't have to just read something or read bullet points. You'll also get me live and direct explaining it to you so that you have 2 different ways of tightening the information. Again, one of the reasons with other websites, I've seen some really good websites, but it's all written. And this is music, right? You need to be able to learn it visually, you need to be able to hear it, hear the examples, and you need to be able to have the written information. Number 4 is there's a comment function and a comment community that we're building on this website as well, right? So one hack I just want to give y'all, if you're interested in learning from like a coach or an influencer or whatever, one really good way to get in contact with them or get them their attention is to go to the place that they're trying to either get more people to go to. Like in this case, I want people to comment on that website as well. So you could probably get my attention a lot better going to that comment community that we're trying to build than maybe going to like my big YouTube or something like that. So we have a comment community where you can not only reach out to me and other coaches directly, but there will be thousands of rappers right on this website that you can chat with. And we'll start developing that as well. And all the people in that comment community are self-selecting as people just like you trying to improve rap. So you're not gonna be filled like the Instagram comments of some of these rap pages or some of the YouTube comments where it's just people who are hating or being negative. It's gonna be a comment community full of myself, my coaches, and people just like you who are positive and trying to improve their rap ability. And number 5 is we're gonna have weekly and sometimes even daily updates. All right, so not only have we been building this website literally for all of 2019, so there's hundreds of articles from just the last year alone with corresponding YouTube videos, but we're gonna be taking our old videos from, the bigger ones from 2015, 16, 17, and putting them on there with a corresponding article as well. So some periods, you're gonna have a daily article with new how to rap information, right? And even better, we have a notification system on that website, which will let you know outside of having to go check it when a new article is up. So you can sign up for that if you want as well. So just imagine every single day on your browser, you're seeing that new article with bullet points, with a corresponding video, with comments, with other people like yourself that you can check totally for free on that resource on this great website. So let's just quickly review the 5 things that make this the best website to learn rap from. First, every article is 1,000+ words with bullet points. So you can always review and re-review what you need quickly or go more in depth if that's what you want. Secondly, there's a search option for every single article by keyword or topic, so you can go directly to what you're trying to learn at that time. Third, every article comes with a full-length YouTube training, so you're never gonna feel limited trying to figure out, well, what does this mean because I'm only reading it, or I don't feel like reading right now, so you can watch just a video, but you have many options to learn and relearn everything you need to get better at rap. Number 4, there's a comment community, so you can reach out to me and other rappers from around the world Facebook. And last, there's a weekly and sometimes even daily update and notification system, so you're always getting new info on how to improve your rap skills. Now, before you go, what is the one aspect of learning how to rap, of your rap career, that you'd like us to cover on this website in 2020? I want to see those in the comments. I want to see you on the comments over there. But I really want to know so we can make sure to keep improving this website. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. I've been your host, the Big Homie Drew. Can't wait for you to interact with this website. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.